ourselves at the foot of the Rockies, Denver, Colorado, for this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. A moment ago, through a shower of pyrotechnics, it was the hometown Broncos taking the field as they get set to do battle with the Baltimore Ravens. And off we go from Denver. KJ Hamler returning it. And able to get this out to the 25. They run it for the first time with Tony Pollard. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
They go back to Pollard on second down. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. So he was holding from that left tackle position.
Everyone tries to keep their hands inside when they're blocking ever since they liberalized the rules where you can extend them out. But sometimes they get out a little wide and they get detected grabbing some cloth.
They'll come up now on a second and long after the hold. Throwing now is Locke.
First user pick of the season. Let's go, baby.
It's intercepted. Picked off right around the 43. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line. Yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11. Throwing quickly, that's caught by Brown out wide. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9. They'll run with Gibson. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down.
Well, partner, what do you think? Might have been 4-down territory if they didn't pick it up, but...
Yeah, it's a moot point now. I was curious, so if they didn't get it there, would they have gone for it? I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, we didn't have to make that call, but I have a feeling both of us would have said, go for it.
And they'll run here with Gibson. And it's a fumble.
Oh, that's horseshit.
They have it. They do. There are 2 words that we hear.
I can't fucking challenge it. Ain't that a bitch?
Coaches say all of the time, one starts with a B, one starts with an... And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure.
Definitely tried to hold me right there.
And the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose? And is the video convincing enough to overturn it?
A lot of factors here. Remember, you also need clear possession of football afterwards. This is a tough one to overturn.
After the fumble recovery, it's Jackson. Man open left side is Brown. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done.
Now that was pretty. They executed that curl route versus zone coverage, and that changes things a little bit because against man, it's often a tight curl, tight, sharply run route. Against zone, you're just looking for that open spot, that dead area, so you may curl it a little bit wider just to get to that place.
And usually a tight window. He fired a bullet in there for the and in for the Ravens touchdown. Rashad Bateman, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Ravens on just 2 plays have taken the lead. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And as we see so frequently here in Colorado, that one over the end line, so it'll come out to the 25. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. Locke's throw here into the hands of the receiver, Judy. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a first down.
They'll go with Pollard here on 1st down. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
Watch the screen. I ain't 50, 9 or 50. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. Hey, alert 3. Wide, get wide.
Here's Locke to throw. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Jared Davis charging hard from that linebacker spot, and he drops him for a loss of 11. Second and 21, a lot of ground to cover. Another try after the 1st down sack. Locke under pressure. They got him again. Justin Madubuike. He's the one that drops him this go-around, and that pass rush getting strong here. Back-to-back sacks. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. They look to throw. It's Locke. Oh, he'll air this one deep for Judy. A leap, and he's got it. He got it. A huge play there for Denver.
Wow.
Locke coming out of Missouri, the one thing that scouts they loved was his arm strength, and we see why there. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Here's Locke. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
They've given up a few 1st downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
On 2nd down, it's Pollard. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7. Now Locke. He's got his tight end fan. And he will have a Broncos first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds it for the first down.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Into the red zone, it's Locke. Flushed out right. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
It'll be a handoff to Pollard, and he stopped immediately there. Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go. The defensive line made pretty easy work of the offensive line that time.
And people get tired of the cliche that the battle is won in the trenches. But it's a cliche because it's true. And how about the battle right there? One on the edge, and the ball carrier did not benefit.
Locke going to try and throw on 3rd down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Touchdown, Broncos! Albert O from 6 yards away. And the Broncos are an extra point away from tying the football game. McManus's point after is good. And that will tie our
11
score.
plays, 77 yards. Damn.
So I'll leave it at 7 now as they kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offense's sails because they had it going pretty good last time, too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out, just kind of get started again. You know, doesn't have to be anything dramatic. Just get moving, get loose again, and see if they can get it downfield.
These two teams all tied after 1. Ball at the 24 and a 2nd and 11. They go play action now. Jackson. That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. On 3rd down, here's Gibson. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. Well, they gave themselves options there on the 3rd down play and were able to convert on that RPO.
Shows a lot of trust with the guy taking the snap, doesn't it? Because you're counting on him to make the right reads and give the ball where it's supposed to go. And he did on that play.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And they'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Donovan Peoples-Jones. 46 yards. And the Ravens have taken the lead. Tucker with the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Takes it at the 7. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the football.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here. On play action, Lock. And that one going to come up short. Low throw.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
Let's go. Hey, Mike 40. Know your job.
To throw again on second down. Lock goes back to Sutton. This time completes it. And
Are you fucking serious?
And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do
Can we
have
get
a
rough and
flag
patch?
down. So let's see what this is about. Now McManus for the extra
Bullshit,
point.
dog.
And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
It's fucking cold down here. Tell you that.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Throwing to start the drive. Jackson. That's out to the flat for Gibson. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. So no gain on the play. And that'll make it 2nd and 10. Gibson here running out of the gun. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down.
Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. He's able to get to the second level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers, and they're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
7 yards, the pickup there.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Jackson. That's complete left side to Bateman. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos 42. And he went in route there from the slot for the completion.
Love how he runs his routes because it's all setting up your defender. Give him a little something one way, take it the other way. Head and shoulder fake. Sometimes you make one step to the outside, then break it inside. Really well-run route.
Oh, he's got some breathing room. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
That is definitely what we call on defense an uh-oh play. And what you mean by that is against Lamar Jackson, when you see him out of the pocket, your first thought is, uh-oh, he's going to try and run it. How do I get to him and get him on the ground? And guess what? That didn't happen, and his receivers took advantage.
From the red zone now, here's Jackson on first down. Throw right side is complete to Andrews, his tight end. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
On second down, it's Gibson, and he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Call it a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
To throw is Jackson. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. The sack there by Bradley Chubb.
Well, that's what they have to do more of defensively, not just getting sacks, but they have to keep getting in his face, not let him get his feet set and deliver. He's been carving them up previously.
Yeah, already has a couple of touchdown passes. About time they put a few grass stains on that jersey. So they put together a good little drive there, but ultimately stalling out in the red zone.
Yeah, I know a lot of people look at it as a little bit of a negative. They didn't get 6 points out of it, right? Didn't get the touchdown. But that's actually okay. They got 3 points, able to give their defense a little bit of rest, let them settle down over there. So all in all, to me, that's a good drive.
And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Tim Settle, the Virginia Tech Hokie, in there on the stop. And we remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll hand things off to the coach, Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have a look back at a very intriguing opening weekend in the NFL.
What the
Now
fuck?
this throw caught left side, and they work this well upfield.
One step ahead, you're getting roasted?
If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
And across midfield he goes into Raven territory. 54 yards rushing for him in his first half as he is looking in mid-season form here in the opener. They go back to Pollard on second down. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive room right here.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. To throw it is Locke. That is
Bro, what in the fuck?
All the way home for a Broncos score. No,
How, though?
39 yards. And the Broncos have retaken the lead.
All right,
Now
man.
McManus to tackle on
That's
the extra
fucking wild. Because where was the main coverage?
It's up and good to make it 21-17.
Giving up crazy fucking touchdowns.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
All fucking day.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
All fucking day.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get into field goal range. Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. Into the secondary, past the 40. And he takes it all the way up to the 47. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. as they'll stop him with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that'll be caught. Touchdown Ravens. It's Hollywood Brown. Tucker now for the extra point.
Scott free off that fucking right side.
And that one gives them a 3-point lead.
What the fuck was my double team?
Ravens 24, Broncos 21.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And with 25 seconds to go, we'll see how they want to play this. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Forced out to his left. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
This time they stay on the ground. And he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we send you on out to our studios in Orlando. Here's Jonathan Coachman at REA Sports Halftime Report. All right, Coach, thanks.
Oh, we get ball and a half. Let's go.
Make some changes in what's been a closely fought battle to this point. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Hey, Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 47. From the gun, it's Jackson. That is caught, Rashad Bateman. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets, because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. 2nd and 5. From the gun, Jackson. He's got it.
Get in there, baby.
Touchdown. Rashad Bateman, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Ravens take the opening kickoff of the first drive right down the field to extend their lead.
We'd open a half, boy.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now...
Where the fuck was the
urgency has to
flag?
start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3.
Where was the flag?
Risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing. Because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
A big play there on the catch and run.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
On first down, Pollard. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. 81 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night.
Partner, I remember a coaching friend of mine used to tell his running backs before games, make sure you run and jog with your offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking when those big behemoths start to create space for you up front. He did a pretty good job of just following those guys through there for a nice explosive run.
Locks throw into the hands of Fate.
Oh, bullshit, man.
And he's going to be taken down with the...
Is this how these tight ends are getting all these catches? This motherfucker just open every fucking
When you
play.
get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down. Oftentimes, your best bet, just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19. On 2nd and 9, Lock.
You're fucking right. Come on,
It's
man.
going to wind up incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Lock gonna throw. Flush to his right.
Especially.
So no sack. He gets back to the line of scrimmage, but it'll still bring up a 4th down.
Well, the defensive guys won't be real happy because there won't be a sack on this play because he did get back to the line of scrimmage. But what a job they did overall. Hemmed him in and gave him nowhere to go with the football.
And McManus able to put it through. And this is back down to a 7-point game. So the response to that touchdown on the other side to begin the 3rd quarter. Look, just 3 points, but still a response nonetheless.
You're exactly right about that because I think you needed to answer back with something, even though it's not 6. Just enough to send the message that says, hey, we're not going away.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And we have seen a lot on the scoreboard here in this quarter. So sometimes you talk to me about tendency breakers on offense. These defenses struggling. Are there tendency breakers on defense?
All defensive coordinators keep something in their hip pocket for these types of situations. What can we do to slow down the onslaught? But the biggest thing is make sure these guys encourage each other, pick themselves up, because right now it's been a really tough ball game trying to stop these offenses.
Oh, it really has, especially as of late. He's going to fire one deep left side.
What a throw, Lamar.
Man, complete. A big play that time through the air. 33 yards.
Fucking
But he
bro,
reminded us that he was a 1,000-yard receiver a year ago as he starts off week 1 picking up right where he left off. He told us at the end of the preseason he was primed for a big year. He just gave us excellent evidence of his belief.
7 yards, the pickup there. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he was unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Jackson. And that'll be complete to the running back, Gibson. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. Just a terrific run there, Charles, from a running back who is so compact and powerful, and that strength was on display there. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. He'll dump that off to Gibson, complete. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taken them no time at all to get down here, and now they're set up with a 1st and goal.
And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Lamar Jackson Scoring on the 2-yard keeper. And the Ravens will add on to their lead. Tucker with the extra point, and the lead now up to 14.
Good drive, baby.
Tucker now to kick it away.
Good drive, baby.
Touchdown.
All right.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because...
Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted.
Yeah, baby, we coming.
Picked up, and he fumbled it. It's on the ground. They're going to get this one back. Boy, that would have been something. Double turnovers, but instead they'll keep the possession on the INT. They'll start with the option.
Ah, holding penalty, bringing it back.
Here with a penalty flag on the field.
EPJ, motherfucker.
Game, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
Off the play fake. Here's Jackson. Quick slant to Brown. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
Dime.
Get him down, but he
What a dime.
That's a big league job there of getting out of the pocket, not panicking.
What a
and just
fucking
buying himself some
dime,
time.
boy.
Then he made a good, accurate throw to set up 1st and goal.
Let's get the record, man. Tied at least.
Now Jackson taps his forward jet sweep. And he will score. Touchdown, Baltimore.
22 in a row. And that's the first touchdown.
Hollywood Marquise Brown. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend.
22
and the
completions in a
Ravens
row.
are looking good here in the season openers. They're able to extend their lead. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Broncos 24. Justin Tucker to kick off.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And last time, 1-play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling, because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback you got a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
Ooh, Chuck.
There's another one. It's intercepted. It's Chuck Clark picking it off. And the Ravens are going to get the football back as time will run out in this third quarter of play. 1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night.